Bit of a BS story. Illinois community steps in after lemonade stand robbed at gunpoint. And it's BS because of what happened, but it's good that the community stepped up. Now, they have a video here. Let's go ahead and watch the video first, and then I'll read a little bit. You'll get the idea from the telecast here, though, and then I'll read a little bit about what the community did.
While the boy's father has called the robbery terrifying, what really made an impact to him is what happened after the crime. Friday evening, just before 5 p.m., two males approached Jude Peterson and his friends as they sell lemonade on the corner of California and Forest Hill in Peoria. The male in the dark hoodie, who has been described as a teenager, moves fast, displaying what looks to be a firearm, then quickly snatching the cash box, running off with $30.
$30.
Nathan, Jude's father, said at first he was horrified.
That guy's a
Nathan
father,
was in his basement
12.
when his wife called down to him, saying she had been told the boys were jumped.
I just
Jumped.
almost blacked out a little bit. Like I felt my body running up the stairs, but it was, for just a moment, it was pretty intense.
Luckily, everybody was okay, just a bit shaken up. What really moved Nathan is how his neighbors responded. People wanted to help in any way they could. Some folks bought a glass for $20 after they heard what happened.
One guy in particular, he came back like a half hour later, and he had all these bags of chips and candy and everything. And he's like, "Hey,
nice.
you can sell this at your stand. Like you can make some more money." And he helped him set it up.
Hooked it up.
So many people just stopped and said things to the boys like, "Hey, don't quit. Like, don't let this stop you. Don't let this discourage you."
For now, he also hopes something is done for those who committed the crime.
$30.
It would be good for them to be held responsible in a way that feels congruent with the crime. And I'd love for them to be treated with some care, too. Just that, what is the need that these kids were trying to provide for?
In Peoria,
Shut up,
Andy
idiot.
Weber, 25 News.
They weren't trying to provide for any need. They're pieces of shit. That's what pieces of shit do. They steal from little kids. Granted, these look like kids themselves. Look at this one over here. We don't know if that's a boy or a girl. With those tight jeans, I would guess it's a girl, but you never know these days. Just chilling, like it's nothing, right? And I just wanted to go over this again real quick. It says the community also offered emotional support for the boys. And that's what I said in my video a couple days ago when I was talking about Sequoia, and when I was talking about Mackay, and when I was talking about Samaj, and when I was talking about Cannon, and all these other people step up. A lot of people are pieces of shit online, and it's true. You can see them in the comments, the horrible things they say, but the good people really step up when it's time to step up, and the community did that. So it says here, so many people just stopped and said things to the boys like, "Don't quit. Don't let this discourage you." For now, he also hopes something is done. We heard that part. But it says here at the bottom, they got a nice little something here. If you would like to support Jude and his friends, donations can be sent via PayPal. And the cynical thing is obviously they're going to come out ahead. Way more ahead than that $30 because good people step up. But they say the kids are okay, this and that. I think the hope is that since they're so young, and if that was a gun, that they didn't see the gun, because that could be something very traumatizing. So hopefully they were just seeing the person coming up, they looked the person in the eye, just saw the cash vanish, and they didn't see the gun. That'd be great, because you don't want the kids to have some kind of PTSD or lasting effect from this, and hopefully the community support lets them know that not everybody's like this. I don't doubt there'll be some reservations in the future when they see somebody walking across that road. Yikes. I feel for the kids, man. As an adult, I would have reservations, and I just hope they're okay in all of this. I really do. One thing, though, finally, right here. This is another article about it. Looks like they're chilling. Looks like they got all the snacks up there from the guy. They got the police over there. This guy's got the Dunder Mifflin on. How could you root against a guy who's rocking the Dunder Mifflin shirt, right? All right, everybody. We've got some good that came out of this, fortunately. Not all stories end up happy, so I love to see things that end up good. I love to see stories that have a happy ending. Few and far between oftentimes in the media, so it's good to put the positive stuff out there as well, even though it started out negative. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.